And hello everyone, I'm your host Daren Jaime, and today is Wednesday, January 3rd. Of course, you're watching Open, a live program bringing the Bronx and New York City straight to your TV set. We want to wish you a happy new year, and we want to encourage you to stay connected to us. You can find out more about us at Twitter on BronxNet TV and Facebook at Open BronxNet Television. Well, a lot's been going on over this busy week, and we're going to catch you up now with some Bronx updates. Well, many Americans across the country rang in the new year with an increase to minimum wage. Here in our state, 21 million New Yorkers will benefit from the legislation signed by Governor Andrew Cuomo, enacting a statewide $15 minimum wage plan. Now, workers in New York City who are employed at businesses with at least 11 employees will now earn a minimum wage of $13 an hour, while smaller businesses with 11 employees will earn $12 an hour. The rate will continue to increase until it reaches the minimum wage of $15, which should be set to take place by the end of this year. Now, according to analysis by the National Employment Law Project, 18 states and 20 cities have already raised the minimum wage. One other news, nearly 24 people were hospitalized yesterday from a fire at an apartment in a Bronx building. Now, the blaze broke out on Commonwealth Avenue near East Tremont, with more than 200 fires called to the scene, trying to handle in frigid temperatures. The fire comes just days after a deadly Bronx fire killed 12 people, including 4 children, and leaving 22 families homeless. Now, the fire started inside a furniture store on the first floor of the building and quickly engulfed the floors above, much like the fire a few days ago. That fire, as we said, that killed 12 people, was due to a child playing with the stove and a door that was left open that led to the fire spreading throughout the building. In other news, Mayor Bill de Blasio announced that the city will be closing one of the jails in Rikers Island this summer. The Department of Corrections plans to close the George Machen Detention Center, which currently houses approximately 600 men in custody. Rikers Island as a whole holds almost 9,000 inmates, which is the lowest in 35 years. The closure of the detention center is part of a 10-year plan to close Rikers Island in its entirety. Now, the plan is creating smaller jails through the city to house inmates. Of course, we'll keep you updated with this story right here on The Bronx. All right, well, NBC's Hoda Kotb has been named co-anchor of the Today Show. The anchor has been temporarily anchoring since the show, or I should say temporarily anchoring the show since the firing of Matt Lauer in November. And the firing of Matt Lauer was due to a female employee accusing Lauer of inappropriate sexual behavior. Now, according to NBC News, Hoda has been with NBC since 1983 and is co-hosted on NBC's 4-hour show with Kathy Lee Gifford. The Today Show family is thrilled to have Hoda on board, and viewers have a lot to look forward to in the upcoming year. Well, in other news, BronxNet cameras had the opportunity to capture Bronx Borough President Ruben Diaz Jr., his third inauguration, along with the swearing in of new Deputy President Marica Scott McFadden. Our reporter, Ed Martinez, has the story.